Good morning, everyone. This is Vasudesh Pandey from Easylib Software Private Limited. Today, we are going to learn about how to get started with Easylib 6.4a cloud version. This is especially for the new customers who have been onboarded, who have onboarded to Easylib in the last few weeks, and you would like to get a quick overview of how to get started with the Easylib. This is the right webinar for you. Today is August 13, 2024, and just one day after Dr. Ranganathan's birthday, and we would like to wish you all again a very happy Librarians Day and a great year ahead. Just yesterday, on the Librarians Day, we had a workshop at Kalburgi. We had about 25 librarians participate in that, and they all learned about Easylib 6.4a cloud version. Without further delay, let's get started with Easylib 6.4a cloud version. How to get started? Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, yes. So, my name is Vasudev Deshpande. I am one of the founders of Easylib Software Private Limited. Three of us started this company 2 decades back with the thoughts that why don't we develop software and innovative software for the different segment, and we happen to specialize in library segment. Okay, and we do have the entire campus automation system software also that covers entire admissions, attendance, student information, staff, exams, timetable, all the way and till the placement and alumni management. And as far as the library is concerned, Easylib 6.4a cloud version is our very popular software today. It's now running at about 180 colleges. In addition to that, we had 500 plus customers who are using our older version, and we are very thankful to you all librarians for choosing Easylib as the preferred choice of your software for the library. So let's get started. In this next 1 hour, we are going to cover how to get started with the Easylib. So that's the installation URL, pop-up issues, how we can start, where we can start. So that is the basics. Then we are going to go briefly in detail about the different modules that come in the basic version. Easily 6.4a basic version that covers Webpack, cataloging, periodicals, student master data, circulation, and reports. These are part of the very basic ones. Then we have many more. That's the digital library management, in-out management. Then there is a lot of website customization we have got. There is a project management module, inventory management module, sales desk module, service desk module, the counseling management. Then we have got the display board management. Then multiple dashboards are there. So a lot of these we will cover in the advanced session of Easily 6.4a version. That's the professional version. For those of you who have just become customers of Easylib 6.4a, this is the right video to get a quick overview, glimpse of the software so that you can get started with the library operation on the day the software is deployed. Okay, so let's get started. So when you become a customer, by the way, okay, so this is my contact number. So these are my emails, and our manager Sidhu's number is also there. Feel free to write to us, reach us as required, and we will help you get started with Easylib. Then here we have our easylib.net. This is our domain, and we have a beautiful video channel, YouTube channel. So when you would like to see the YouTube channel, you just go to youtube.com/@easylib demo. So those of you who are not yet our subscribers to this channel, please click somewhere. There is an option to subscribe. So you click on subscribe. So you look at this channel, click on the subscribe. You will be our subscribe to this channel. You will be able to see the further details of what videos have been published, and click on any of them, see the track, keep a track of the progress, okay, with respect to each of them. So now let's get started. So when you become a customer of Easylib, you are going to get a URL over here. So that URL will look like a college name.easylib.net. So this is C1 is a college name. So now let me see. So some of the latest customer GFGCKR Nagar. Okay. So this is one of the customers. So when they became our customer, they got a URL gfgckarnagar.easylib.net. Like that, you will get the URL for your college. So the further upgrade is going on over here. So that's why you will see some of these are blanks. So eventually they will all be added here. So the images and all that. So now when you become a customer, either you will see the login page like this or you will see like this. The reason is that it depends on the way it's configured. So if it is configured for a login based access, you will see this. If it is an open access, you will see like this. Okay. So if you click on A, you will simply click on A, you will see the list of all the books. Oh, beautiful library. 57,000 plus items over there. That's a big library over here. Okay. So this is GFGCK Nagar. So now if you happen to see a login like this, then obviously it requires either you to log in as a student or as a staff. Because this is the first demo, we are helping the library staff get started. So what I will do is I'll log in as a um, library staff. Okay. And until you create the login for each of the members, you can ask them to click on guest and login. Okay. When they click on guest, so this is going to open like this. Okay. The difference between the guest login and the staff login is that the library staff login will have all the access to the cataloging, circulation, and all that. But when the students login or the guest login, they get access only to this OPAC. So quick points on the OPAC I will cover. Oh, wait a minute. Before I get into OPAC, I need to cover a few more items, right? I promise that I will cover this URL. Okay, installation. The first installation part. So now when you become a customer of Easylib 6.4a cloud version, so we are running it on a cloud server of ours. So you don't have to procure any server. Absolutely. So you are saving lots of rupees actually on that front. So the cloud server charges are so expensive nowadays that when we went with Microsoft Azure and they sent me a estimation of 2 lakhs, I asked whether is it a monthly price or a yearly price. And you know, that's a monthly price. 2 lakh per year, per month to maintain one high-end server. 2 lakh rupees per month to maintain a high-end server. Okay. So that is the cost of the servers at that level, Microsoft Azure, AWS, and all that. So on the other hand, considering that we are working with the education institutes and definitely the colleges want to provide the optimal level of service, what we have done is we have established our own data center, and our servers are running at something called Iron Mountain Data Center. Okay, so this is where all our servers are kept over here, and yeah, and then we are able to offer you the cloud service software for a fraction of the price that you would have to spend if you have to put your own server and maintain it. Okay, incidentally, this is the place even AWS also keeps their servers. Okay, so you can pretty much expect a good service from us. Okay, now coming back. So considering that it's Easylib 6.4 is a cloud version software, and the software is deployed on the servers that are maintained by us. So you don't need a separate server. All you would do is you would go to any PC, and on this PC you put the URL. Okay, so I'm just putting here Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology. That's one of our clients. Okay, and yeah, any clients, you will get the separate URL, right? Put that. So now once you add that, you will see this particular screen like this. Okay, so now each of your student, we will show you how to create a member ID for each student. Until then, we are logged in as guest, right? So when the students log in, they will see this place. And now there, how to search the books? That is the first question. Either you can click on these, the students can click on these things, or otherwise simply they can put this data here. So now to speed up the search, I'll put at a title electronics. Okay, so now let me put 7 habits. I'll put it because we have built a lot of data with this um, with this particular title. Okay, 7 habits of highly effective people. Automatically, it has picked up the picture also if it is available, or it depends on whether you have added the picture. Easylib allows you to add the pictures also. Okay, the students are able to see this. There are total 15 copies. When they click on that, students will see the list of all the 15 copies, and they will also see the details of whether the particular item is available or not. Quick search. Okay, so in case you have linked any physical copies, you will see the physical copies. Digital copies also, they can see that. Okay, so now And to come back, you'll simply click here. I think there is a different title that has got all the um, 7 habits. I'll click and then see whether there is a book like that. Yeah, this is probably the one that I was looking at. So if you click on this check availability here, it will show the list of all the 246 books and whether they're available or not. Okay, and now when you click on that, this one, okay, so it's going to show further details. You can also filter by the, the title, author, subject, and all that. So now there is a, if I click on digital related physical item, if one book has linked with another books, as a librarian you can link it. The students will be able to see those digital materials linked as well as the physical materials linked actually. So they can click on it and it will open that particular PDF copy for them. Okay, so all right. So now this was the quick OPAC for the students' benefit. Okay, so then apart from that, they can search on all these things. They can put author and search. They can put ISBN, anything that they want. They can put and then search all this. This one will skip it. This is the advanced version. Okay, so this one you can update it by yourself. And now, because this is a quick student search, A means all the books are listed here, all the books. Again, you can filter it by different criteria. I would suggest you to keep trying it out. Okay, as you can pause this video, go to that screen, try it out. So that way, if you have difficulty, you quickly note it down and open a ticket and ask. Okay. By the way, that logo is there, right? This is customizable. Your logo will come when you become customer. Okay. Now, A is all list of books. Q means quick search on subject, author, keyword, and all that. So if I click on any of these, okay, ability, there are 2 books with this. The students can see this. If they want to reserve, they can reserve that particular title. Okay. So now I'll show you not authorized message came, right? How to fix it, I'll show in the circulation also. So this was the quick search with respect to the title, subject. If somebody wants to see the list of all the items by a particular subject, click on it, it will show that particular list of items on that particular subject. So now, then there are other searches, right? So this was M, NA, and O. I will leave it to you to try. Okay, because this 1 hour I want to cover the broad overview of Easylib. So now PR, PLI, and PS. PR is the periodicals, PLI is periodical loose issues, PS is periodical subscriptions. What are the journals you have? List is here. This is the periodicals list here. So you click on one of the journal, what year you have subscribed, when you subscribe, and again you click against that particular year, it will show you how many volumes and issues of that particular journal have arrived, including the details of this accession number, when was it received, whether it's available, and all that. Okay, so that is periodical loose issues. When click on PLI, that's one for periodical loose issues. Here you have 14,000 loose issues. Agricultural tools, so and so accession number. Calculus geometry, so and so accession number. Like this, different items are coming over here. Okay, so this is a list of the loose issues that you have kept over here. Again, they can search on the different items. If somebody wants to search only on that particular publishers, okay, cyber media, this is a sample test data, so you'll see all kind of different ones over here. There's a cyber media, there are so many ones that are published here. You will be able to search on that particular topic. Okay, so now let me close that. PS is the active subscriptions of the year. Okay, so what all you have subscribed? So now 2006 you had subscribed, 2007, 8, 9. So maybe the librarians will make it, they can make use of this to see what all subscriptions you have done. Now this is the digital collections part. Easylib is a big software that has the ability to give you the management of physical library, digital library, and in-note management. Digital library and in-note management, that's a whole branch by itself. So what I will do is I will cover it as a separate video because that comes in the Easylib professional version. Okay, if you have a Easylib basic version, this is limited to physical library, periodical collection, and the professional version you get the digital collections. So simply put, it helps you see the list of all the digital material that you have got. So that's related to your journals, theses, your student articles, PDF copies, question papers, lecturer notes, YouTube copies, YouTube videos, whatever is in the digital format. Easylib gives the ability to link and manage. So when you go with Easylib, right, you don't need multiple software, one for this, one for this, one for this, one for this. No, 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 no. One software, Easylib. Life is simple. That's it. Okay. So then if any more options are there, we'll skip all of this, okay, for now. So now, for the benefit of the librarian, you have the ability to change this photo gallery, announcement, useful links, e-newspaper, explore. All of that you can change it by yourself. Every day you can keep updating. Dr. Ranganathan said, right? Library is a growing, living organism. So that means it's moving, moving, moving. So that means when I walk to the library after 1 week, I should see something different. Some new display, some new books, new information, right? To make that happen, you can start with this website itself. Website itself, every day it can change. Every day you can put a new picture here. Every day you can make a new announcement. Today it's Dr. Ranganathan birthday. Wish everybody on the occasion of library birthday, librarians day. 15th August, wish everyone on the Independence Day. So make it wish, keep the liveliness of the library. Okay. So this is the announcement. Useful links, lot of additional links you can put here. So here we have put addition National Digital Library, ProQuest, IEEE, Bibliophile. Any of them you want to add it, you can add. The beauty is that the librarian can update it here. So that's the best part. You don't have to depend on Easylib to keep updating every small links. No, 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 no. You have a lot of power. Okay, so you can update this. So how to update this, I'll show you when I log in as a library staff. Okay, now the student is logged in, so this all this information they can see. So when they click on menu, they don't borrow the books, right? So you don't allow them the books, but when the students log in, they see their what are the books they have borrowed, what books they request. Let me do one thing. I'll log in as a student, a real student, and see myself. I log in as a student. Okay, so ESPL 0108. So now software is intelligent to find out whether it's a student or a librarian based on the login actually. Okay. So now when I click on menu, my photo and all that has come. My library, what books I have borrowed, when are they due? Every one of your student has the ability. Look at the power. Okay. Every one of your student has the ability. 1,000, 2,000, no issues. Just really student love it. What are the books they have borrowed? Requested. They can see if they want to request new books. They can go and request new books. This is not in the library. I want a library to procure. They can request. I can keep my favorites, my fine, in-out history, how often I have been coming and going. This again in the easily professional version, not in the basic. Okay. All right. So now circulation history, what books I borrowed, when did I borrow, current circulation, when should I return and all that thing. What are the books that I read last year? The complete history of what I have read is available here for the students. My digital library, this is another thing. So you can give the power to each of your professors to build their own digital library. They can build their own digital library, put their notes, question papers, any important material, they can scan it and then keep it here, give the access to the students. So there is a communication module here in Easylib. So in the communication module, you create the different groups actually. Okay. So this is if you have created, let's say the GST group, histories, tourism. So all your professors, whoever is teaching, let's say history, right? They can build their own digital library, give access to the history level students, or the first year MA students who are studying history. So you can give the access. So that access is available in Easylib. Okay. Now, other thing that the students have access is that again you click on menu. Here you are seeing in-out history, my digital library, reservation books, what all I reserved, circulation statistics, how often I have been reading, and all that. Shared ebooks. Somebody else have built a digital library and give me the access. Give me the access to read the books. See, Easylib really helps you make students' life easy and enrich the quality of the library. So that's what we strive for actually. So all the software engineers at Easylib have been instructed to talk to the end users, librarian, assistant librarian, the associate who is entering the data, because they can give the real idea of what is to be developed in the software. Okay, how the software should be friendly, how to fix those small itty-bitty issues and all that. Then, if you have that even more advanced Easylib access, right? You can enable, you can give each student the ability to create a ticket also. So dear sir, keep the library open for 1 hour more. Dear sir, please provide a plug-in to charge my mobile, that kind of thing. Any request they want, they can put here. So you can use it for the library or beyond the library also. Why I'm saying beyond the library, when the library name became Library and Information Center, that means any information, anything of the college should belong to the librarian. That is my opinion. So what we have done is that based on interaction with you all, based on studying hundreds of tenders worldwide. So now if you go into my folder here, so there is a huge list of some tenders here, 100 tenders of the worldwide, and interaction with the professors and our own imagination. We have tried to make the software very robust, very functional, lot of new things and all that. So that way, here you can literally give your student to access to request something. See, even for example, somebody wants a plagiarism to be done, check to be done on their document. You give them the access to create a ticket. Dear sir, please review and then give me the report on my plagiarism. Please do a plagiarism check on my document. So they can go here and upload this file. That's it, as simple as that. So now that ticket gets assigned to you, and then you can do the check. Then you put the remark, then move it back to the student. So it makes the life, smooth and all the things. And that is the beauty of Easylib. We try to make it very easy for the students and the staff and everybody. My studies. So if you have even the advanced version, you can entire the learning management can be managed here. So this is a little big one. I'll cover it in a different one. So let's get back to our basics. Today is your first day, right? So you are using Easylib, right? So I'll try to keep focus on the basics ones. In the advanced one, I'll cover many more things. Now let me log out as the student right now. Okay, so now I logged out as a student. So let me close all other windows here. The beauty is that it's all browser based, right? So there is nothing like deployment of Easylib on your local machine. Okay, it's all deployed already on our cloud server. So you log in with your user ID. So make sure that you log in with your user ID, not a shared one, because you share the ID, password, somebody gets hold of it. No. Security risk. You might have read yesterday. So even the Twitter was having the DDoS attack. Yeah. So that was the problem. In the news, the first thing that I read in the today's news was Twitter news. Elon Musk. Okay. So there was a DDoS attack. There is somewhere it says that DDoS attack is distributed denial of service. So yeah, it's never share the password. Okay, so log in with your ID. So now you are logging in as a library staff. When you log in as a library staff, the difference between the login as a student and the library staff is that when the students log in, they get access to only the opaque portion. When the library staff logs in, they get access to the librarian's modules. Okay, so now here I see the front page is same, but when I click on menu, whole bunch of new things have come. So now you can start anywhere. Okay, let me start with the cataloging because most of you start at that level. So I click on it. So when you become customer first time, you click, nothing happens. There's nothing wrong in the software. Probably the pop-up is blocked. So what you want to do is, if the pop-up is blocked, different is when different servers have the different browsers have the different configuration how to enable the pop-up. So I'll try to show it on the Google Chrome because many of you use the Chrome. Okay, so our Edge. Okay, Edge. What you want to do is, so this is Edge. So here click on dot settings. Here POP you type. When you type POP, plop up and redirects. Right now it may be blocked. So this is what you will have by default. You just enable it. Or otherwise you can add Easylib site itself. Okay. So that way the pop-up is enabled for Easylib site. So this if you happen to go in the Google Chrome, here also there is a up dot. In the edge there is a horizontal dot. You click here. Again you click on the settings. Here you go to POP and click on this. You go here, POP and allow it. So either don't allow or allow, make sure that it's either you click that or otherwise you add that allowed to send, you add your college.easylib.net, you add it. Okay. So Easylib can send you the pop-up. So I personally like this Microsoft Edge. So I use Microsoft Edge all the time. So let me go here to the edge. So this is where I am. So let me close that pop-up. Voila. Oh, I had logged in on Safari. I am using the Mac. Okay, all right. So now You are logged in. So catalog module, you click on it, catalog module opens here. So all your data, if you have given that when you become a customer to Easylib, right, we have a very detailed methodology of deployment. And those of you who are our advanced customer, you will also get access to that particular project management module that we use. In the project management module, there is a way to neatly track all the items that are to be done on things. Say, for example, onboard new employee, when we do, he has to complete all these courses. So, like that, when we deploy a software for you, we have a checklist of some 30 items to be completed. So, based on that, we try to complete the work faster. One of the things is import. So what we do is when you become customer, we get your data, right, in the Microsoft Excel format or in the format of Mark. And then if you happen to give it an Excel, give the file, we choose that file, and then we import the data. So all of your data, 10,000 books, 20,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, no problem. Everything gets into the Easylib software directly. Okay, so everything is here. So now here, one thing that you see is nowhere you see the mark. No, why? The reason is that in your old accession register, you are calling title as title, author, subject, and then neatly some 10, 20 fields are there. Suddenly you have to remember 100, 245, 300. Why all that? So what we have done is we have made it total as a background. In the background, 082 means his class number, 20A means ISN, ISBN, 245A means the title, 45B is the 245B subtitle, and so on. So we have converted into the backend everything. So no need of remembering all those 100, 200, all that thing. You simply type, you go to the accession register screen, simply type this title as title, author as author, whatever the old one, you continue to follow. In the background, we convert everything into mark format and save it. When you need to export, you can export the data with this only. Okay. So now, how for ease of your management, we have grouped all your collection in different sections. So book bank, complementary, general, and all that thing. So when you give the data, you tell our students what is the section you are having. Okay. Otherwise, it's the general section. So 001. So you want to see the last book. This is the last book. You want to add a new book that has come. What you do is you simply go here, put 30 in the section now. And here you book a wonderful book of something, I'll say, wonderful book about rivers of India. Why rivers? Water is our source. No? Yeah, we all live primarily, water is our major source. So that's why all our servers are also named as Narmada, Mahanidhi, Alaknanda, and all that thing. So as a tribute to the rivers, so we have named all our servers and I guess the river names. So who is the author? Let's say Jayant is fine. So whatever you want to add, India's rivers. So if you see here, right, automatically its keywords are changed. Wonderful about rivers. Somebody searches on rivers, it will be there. So all that you do. If you have a soft copy, you add the soft copy. You know, if you have the ISBN, you type the ISBN, click on it, it will get the ISBN data. Purchase related information, which vendor you procured it from, all the detail you add it here. Okay, price and all that. You click on yes, add. That's all, and the book gets added. One copy, no problem. Two copies, three copies, four copies. How much you are at? 910130 is added. But as simple as that. So now you go here, click on the last one. 130 is the last one. Within 1 second or maybe 20 seconds, the book is cataloged. Suppose suppose you have this particular book in your library. You got one more copy of this book today. What you do? Maybe this is not there. Huh? Okay. Suppose you get this copy of this book. And you want to add one more copy of this. Simple, go here, add more copy. Get the last accession number. This is the last one, it is there. You want to put it 31, you put it. Whatever you want to put it. Okay. How many other copies you got? You got two copies. Add it. 31, 32 are added now. So now 31. So now how many copies? Four copies. Because there were two copies earlier. Now two more added. So 31 and 32 are two copies. What are those copies totally? Item status you click, see the four copies. 5000, 5001, 910131, 132. Bas, very easy. Okay. So now in this screen you will see the list of the copies of this particular book. This top portion what you see is related to the catalog, bibliographic information, FRBR. Copy detail, you have four copies. One may be procured from another one vendor, another from another vendor. Price is different, years of purchase is different, bill number is different, all that fine, no problem. So what you do, you have added this. This copy is all same, no? Catalog is all same. But when it comes to this copy details, you can modify it because the accession number 5000 wala you procured it 10 years back. Now you procured one more copy from a different vendor. The price is different and all that. You add all these things. Okay. So now if you want to add, oh, why did I click this? Sorry. Okay. So now let me go to that last wala. So now last book is there. So there are two, modify and modify all copies. What does modify mean? Only that particular copy gets modified. If you have modified this vendor wala here, only that particular 132 is modified. But if you click on this modify all four will become application, Abhishek publication as the vendor, source as the purchase and all that. So be careful about that. Okay. Again, the top portion modifies all copies. Whether you click on modify or modify all copies. For four copies, no? But if you this bottom portion copy details modifies only that particular copy. Okay, remember that. So if you bottom portion also, if you want it updated for all four, you need to go and click on modify copy. Clear is fine. Delete, don't delete it unnecessarily. You know, it's so try to correct it. If you have added a book wrongly, you go and change the title, author, and all that. So if you delete it, only if you are really sure you delete it. Because what happens if you delete it and try to re-add, right? Previous data is in the archive. So there's a duplicate archive and all that. So little cumbersome, not impossible. But if you need to really delete it, go ahead and delete it. Withdraw. What is withdraw? You do a stock verification. Easylib has a beautiful stock verification facility. You can try it out in the next demo because the stock verification itself is a 1 hour demo by itself. Okay. So you try it out. So if you find that the book is really lost, you're not going to get it. So you withdraw it. It will go away. It will not show in the OPAC. Lock record will skip for now. MSTN. So if you happen that there are 4 copies of this book, one of them by mistake you had made it as a copy of this textbook of road engineering. Click on MSTN. It will go out of that particular 4 books. Yeah. So now there are total 4 books. No. That 132 had 4 books. So now when you click on MSTN, it became 1 book now. Now this 131, it became 3 copies. Yeah, so that's the thing. Now if you go to the title statistics, so this one gives you the data of getting the reports. So if you want the statistics of how many books are procured in a particular date range, what you have to click on title, go to this title statistics screen. Okay, so now you want to get the books by the department. How many books are procured in this one particular year range? Let me use the Safari, not Safari, Edge. Edge is better. So let me log in Edge actually. So yeah, this one we keep changing the internal test server, so I'm using the IP address. But most of our customers will get a friendly URL like yourcollegename.easylib.net. Okay, so let me go here. So the catalog. So title statistics, click on it. You will see this title list. So all the books by this category. How many book bank, exam, festival, fiction, and all that. So now this is accession entry date. How many books you procured in last 3 years? You click on it. Click on it. You'll get this report. Oh, no data found. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe not sure why. Okay. Okay, it's there. Okay, it was refreshing, I think. So now how many books procured in the last 3-4 years? You can get this list. You can get a chart, beautiful chart. You can print it, put it on the notice board, make it lively. Yeah. All right, you try it out other things. So now one quick one I'll show you that is related to the reports. Customized books reports. Here you can put the range, accession number range. I want it from 000 to 000 Want let it refresh. What is this refresh data and this what it is doing is that it is refreshing the tables so that the report becomes faster. Okay, so now the data we have loaded is the real data of one of the colleges. So it's fetching all these details and then showing all the data. You take the report. Come on, man. Why it's taking time? Should come pretty quick. So, and now whenever you face any difficulty, you simply click on support. Here your college name should come automatically. Should log in. If not, you ask our team. They'll help you. You simply go and click and ticket new ticket. So now here saying customize report is slow. Please check. So most likely there is a lot of transaction. So the log need to be cleared. Some more maintenance has come, something like that. The one that I'm showing is test server. Okay, so that's why it's taking a lot more time actually. In the production server, it's much faster. Okay, we'll skip that. So now you can, what you can do is, again, where is the catalog module? You go here whenever you want to take the reports, go to the customized reports, choose the criteria, choose whatever field you want in that, okay, and then print that particular report. Okay. So now let me go to the member module. Okay, so let me in the meantime inform our team to clear the log. Maybe that's the reason why it's so slow. Give me a minute, excuse me. This is the demo test data. Okay. So the student master data, right? I go here. So this is the master data of the students. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So now, where am I? Okay, so this is the master data of the students, right? So student member entry screen, it's very simple. So every member has a ID, member ID. So some colleges I learned that you have not given member ID and you operate only by name. See, that is not the great practice. The reason is that if there are two Vasus, which is the correct Vasu? So you want to make sure that you give that member ID. It's like, either you can use the USN given by the university or maintain your own library one or the admission number, something a unique ID for each of the student. So first name, last name, and all those details are there. And if you happen to open this on a mobile, you can even upload this, take the picture and upload also. Okay. So all the member data is there. Again, there is an import facility here, member import. You simply give the Excel data of the members. So in this format, either you can use this format, you know, or otherwise you can build your own format and then we'll be able to map it. So the member ID, member name, first name, last name, address, phone number, email, gender, all those things are there. So whatever is compulsory is member ID, member name, red color, subscription date, start date, until what date they should have access to the library, and then status is primarily active for the new guys, right? So all that you put it. And as far as the image is concerned, what I would recommend is you come up with one format. So the member ID .jpg. Okay, this is the exact format you want to have the member ID. You put in a folder. Then what you do is you simply go here and click on support and open a ticket saying that please upload the photos of the members. And from this folder, you give the folder name where member 1.jpg, member 2.jpg, 3, 4, 5, all your 1,000 members list, right? So their photographs are there. You simply open a ticket, automatically our software will map. So that way, what happens is that when you are checking this student data, right, the photograph displays over here. And by the way, the students can log in into the OPAC also, right, and the mobile. So what I'll do is for the ESPL demo, I'll open over here. So now I am opening Easylib software in the mobile actually. So when I open, So let me try here. Yeah, PL0108. So I'm logging in. So the students log in. Okay, this is the way it's coming up over here. Not sure if I can share parallelly. Okay, so now if I click on my name, about me, and there is a my picture also has come here. Yeah, you can see at the bottom of my photo, right? There you are seeing this. My picture has come. So if you can give the students, ask them to upload their photos directly. They can go here and member photo, take photo, and yeah, let them take the picture here. Okay, so um, let me do one thing. For the clarity purpose, I'll take the picture like this. Okay, so if I use this picture, automatically it will update that. And now I say modify here. It may take a minute to upload. I think. See, there is one issue we'll face is that the pictures will be of very big size, so that is the problem. So you are better off taking the pictures by yourself and uploading it. That is much faster actually, because otherwise the students will load 10 MB, 20 MB pictures. It's a pain. So don't do that. So otherwise, so there is basically a facility to upload the pictures as well here and show the students. So this is the member data. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, too big size. Leave it. It was a big size photo. So that is the risk. It's it should be only 100 KB, but when you do it on the mobile, it's a few 100, 200 MB. That's a problem, right? Okay. So now there is the member data. So the member bulk update. So this one I'll show you. So if you need to update certain members to certain range, say for example, 17 MBA to 17 MBA 099, I'll put list. Okay. So now these are the students in MBA. If you want to put all of them into certain course branch, what you can do is course branch. If all of them are in BE first year, 70 MBA, no, I'll put it as MBA. MBA, and let's say MBA first year. So update it. Now this is the beauty of Easylib. At that time, you are updating the hundreds of students' data here. So similarly, if you want to extend, act to make all of them as the status is active, you make it. Everything is updated here. So updated like that. You can either put a range, or what you can do is, so simply clear all this. Okay, so now put the list of the files in the students in the list. So you put one build on Excel, or a text file, simple text file. So I'll build one text file here. Okay, so ESPL0108, ESPL0109, ESPL0110, like that you put it, save it. Okay, T1 dot txt, I'll put it. So save it. Now I can go here, choose the file. T1 dot txt. Now those students will be listed here. Okay, maybe I did the format is wrong. Something like that. So now those students will be listed here. Those you can go and update it here if you want. All of them status is something. If their member type is supposed to be um, a student, staff, like that, you can do the bulk update. There is something called a bulk update, that is to update the certain records. Say for example, emails. What you can do is you can prepare an Excel file. Only two columns you put it here: member ID and email ID. Okay, so that can be imported onto Easylib. So then after that, you will be able to click on update, and member ID is the first field, email is the second field. That gets updated. Okay. So now this import, will skip it. So a lot of reports, including the customized report, right? Customized report, again here is a very simple. If you want the by member ID, if you want member ID range, ESPL 01 002 ESPL 09 I'll put. Let's see here. So now these are the people. So you want to take a report, print, Excel. Yeah, I was trying to take the report in the catalog, it didn't come, right? This is the report. So now click on it, it will come, open in Excel. Okay, so it will download and open Excel. That is a simple thing related to the members. Now let me go into the circulation part. Circulation part, very easy. So this is the purpose again today is to get you started. This is your first day, right? So I don't want to load you with so much things actually. So just simple things I'm covering. Circulation, you remember, first time you open circulation in a day, it will be slow because that day it's going to do the fine calculation for everybody. Then onwards, it will be fast. Now, this is the slow truck. Next time, if you are opening circulation again, click on it instantaneously, it will open. So, if you want to see what all books a certain student has borrowed, you put it. This is the accession number. So, okay, I have borrowed these 4 books. Very simple. If I want to borrow one book, I'll come stand in the queue. You just type that accession number over here. If it is there, it would come. Okay. If it is not there, it will not show. Okay. 4000 design data handbook. You say issue. Simply it will issue that particular book to me. Okay. So now there is one thing. There is an ability to send the SMS as well as emails. Okay. So now whenever that is enabled, the circulation will be a little slow because it's going to work on sending that email actually or the SMS. SMS also possible. The only issue is that you need to get the DLT approval for the SMS. So then we can integrate. Otherwise, software-wise, everything is ready. We even used to give this SMS to a lot of our customers. But now, as per the government rules, each of you have to get the approval. Then we have to use that gateway to send the SMS. So DLT approval. So now the book is issued. So there are total 5 books. You want to return this book? No issues. I can simply go here and return. Click on another book. There is a fine here. Either you can pay the fine. The student can pay the fine. Okay, 100 rupees is waived, 85 rupees. Test, whatever you want. Receipt number 100. One thing, whatever it is. So this is the test one. I don't know whether we have configured. You can simply issue. Pay and display receipt is also there. Okay, so it will display the receipt for you. Okay, or otherwise automatically it will download that receipt. Okay, so and so receipt is generated. You can print and give to the student. Okay, so now this is a very simple thing. So now if you want to see, okay, say for example, if you have created one department, that department asks you, okay, please tell me what all books I have borrowed. No issues. What you do is you put the department name, the list of the books is listed, so print checked, and that will print neatly a report saying that dear this department you have borrowed these books. No issues. Very simple. So again, you are trying to make easily very simple actually. So thanks to your input. So now there is the circulation part. Issue, return, renewal, clear. You can check the books. If you don't know a certain book number, because that let's say the accession is torn out, not very visible, clear. So what you do is you put this, the mechanical engineering I am putting here. Let's say this is the topic of that particular title. You put mechanical, it's searching, so 0016. Okay, so now what you do is you just choose this book. That's all. Okay. The other thing is that it is also showing you this mechanical book, 34 copies are there, 0 issued, on and are 34, and so on that. So now whichever you want to issue this particular book, right? So what you do is you go and put that number and then issue that particular book. Okay. Now same thing with the member. If you don't remember the member ID, you put either let's say Vasu, search. You want to list all the Vasu. So choose which Vasu you want to. That's it. So this is the member ID. Okay. So that's it. Very simple. Again, I'll repeat it. If you don't know, click on it. Click on let's say Deshpande I'm putting. Oh, that's my last name. Don't know how it has been entered. So there are so many Deshpandes. Click on this STD. But that's all. Right? Gopal Deshpande. So all the details have come. Okay, fine. So this is how you issue return renewal. Overnight circulation and offline. Overnight circulation, if you want to give the books only for the night, okay, next day they have to return it. Heavy fine. Oh, by the way, how do you set the fine? So there is something called a member parameter here. All your students, you put in a certain group. Either you put it in a general group, SC/ST group, these MBA students, master students, like that you put it here. So general group. How many books each general student can borrow? Issuable books 10, can keep for 15 days, reserved is for 2, max renewals 2. Like that. So different category, if you want to add it, you can add it here. Say for example, banking and institution, book bank, how many? 7 books. So if you want to change it to 10 books, no problem, 10, make it whatever the number of pages you want to say. Fine, you want to 1 rupee, that's fine. So renewal, you want to allow 3, do everything, then you say save. Okay, so the book is saved. There is one more option. Even though he can borrow 10 issuable books, 10 book bank books, 6 complementary, totally he can borrow only 15. Even that also can be set. This is the member parameter. Then there is a circulation parameter that tells whether the SMS to be sent, email to be sent, yes or no, pop-up to be shown, and all that thing. So all these are possible here. Okay. So yeah, RFID. We saw that RFID part, no, somewhere here. That RFID came up here. Easylib has got a pre-built RFID integration actually. So is for the professional version, advanced version. Basic, no. Okay. So what you do is in the professional version, if this local host 2, this is where the RFID is installed. If you put the IP address of that RFID machine here. So Easylib will talk to that RFID machine to make sure that the kiosk, the drop box, checkout box, all of those work smooth. Okay, so this was the circulation simple. Circulation reports, huge number of reports. You can take the reports by accession, all these things. So now you simply clicked on search. It's all showing all the current books out of the library right now. Again, you can take the filter it by, okay, show me the ones that are how many currently which books are out. So you can show me by this department, whether what this due date, which publishers books are borrowed right now, item type, how many CDs are borrowed, how many books are borrowed, how many handbooks are borrowed. You can even put it for chabi key, if you are using Easylib software for the Almera where the students keep their belongings, you can catalog those keys as one of the item types and then issue those keys. That is possible. By profile, how many faculties have borrowed books, how many students have borrowed the books, how many professors have borrowed books. You can put all these conditions here. Professor, I put, okay, current circulation is showing only the books borrowed by the professors, not everybody. Is going to do a lot of search and then come up with that report. Okay. So yeah, if you want to go with the circulation, let's reports taking time, so we'll skip that part. Let me go directly to the statistics part. Again, there are so many statistics related. The difference between statistics and the report is that report displays the data. Okay, statistics gives the counts. Okay, so if you want, okay, by category issued books, if you want, it will show you book bank, one book is issued, issuable book 736 are issued, like that it will show you. If you want by department, like this is what is the department. If you want by course branch, how many be first year, second year, and all that thing, you can get it. Because especially if you want to track the reading habits of the different students in by different grades, let's say how many of 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, or how many from humanities are reading, how many from commerce are reading, how many from the management are reading. So this will help you. Okay, you can really, ultimately you want to increase the quality of the education, you want to improve the reading habits, right? So this gives a cross comparison ability actually. Okay, so this is the reports part. All right, so let me go back to the agenda. What all I wanted to cover? Webpack I covered, cataloging I covered, circulation I covered. So student master data I covered, periodicals and the reports, right? Let me go to the periodicals. Periodicals tells you what all journals you have subscribed. So anytime you are subscribing to a new journal, totally a new journal, you put this next accession number, next journal. So Journal of, we were talking about the rivers, right? Journal of Indian Rivers. Monthly, let me find, whatever you want to add it. Okay, this is the monthly Journal of Indian Rivers. Okay, so now you added a journal. So now if you click on the last one, it will go here. Okay, whatever the journal, that is the Indian journal. If you don't remember that journal somewhere in the middle, you can show here select periodical. You type river, Indian rivers. So automatically it will come. Okay, fine. So now you have subscribed this year, no? So subscription number 2024. Digital, that also you put it as 24 because they would have given you one number actually. That number is what you have to put here. Subscription start date January 1st, let's say it started. End date, let's say it's ending on December 31st. Termination date, order date, all that, one copy. Purchase order number PO 1001. Bill number, bill 1001. Bill date, when did they send the bill? Currency, rupees, if I want to put, you can put rupee, dollar, or whatever. If I want USD, US dollar will come. 72. No, it is now 84. So, see, this is the Easylib is a made in India software. So, the more you buy over here itself, automatically you are encouraging the local entrepreneurs. So, okay, so now this US dollar 84, like 100, then it 8,400. Source, Ahuja, I put department, management, anything that you want to put, which branch it is taking, which vendor is supplied that particular book, all that you put says add here. So now this particular journal subscription is created. So for that, what you do is for every journal you want to create a subscription. Periodicals is a really complex one, so that's why I'm going a little slow here. So now you want to generate the receivable. What periodicals are going to come what day, right? So what you do here is that again you go here, reverse, right? No, a Journal of Indian Rivers, 24 subscription. So now nothing is there. You click on generate receivable. Here, okay, 1st January issue takes, let's say, 10 days because it's instantaneous, it won't come, no? Journal, let's say there are 6 issues in each journal. What is the first volume number? 101 I'll put. First issue number 1 I'll put. It's a US dollar, $84, 8.33. Cost, discount, let's say they give 10% discount. So this one. So generate. Now look what happens. So entire schedule of your journals is built. This is the beauty of Easylib. So volume number 101, issue number 1, copy number 1. 1st January is the issue date. Expected receive date is we put 10 days gap, right? So 11th January. US dollar, 8.3, all that thing. So net cost. So like that, you had put the 6 issues in each volume. Volume number 101, issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then automatically change to volume number 102, issue number 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So now this is the generation of all the receivables. Like that, you can do the generation of all your schedules. Okay. So then whenever any item comes, right, you can come to the screen or you can go to here today's receivable. Somewhere there is a today's receivable. Okay, you put today, you put as per the schedule you have built, what all should be received today. So now Journal of Indian Receivers, no, 102 2 issue was supposed to come between 11th, 1st August till 13th. Okay, now or if you want to put a little longer duration, this is what you should have got it. When you have got it, no, that let me choose only that particular our Indian rivers only. So Journal of Indian Rivers supposed to have come on 11th August. It has come. You click on it. Now it is marked as received. So now if you want to see what all have not been received for that particular, again you go to generate receivables. Here you put Indian Rivers. Okay. So there, this year you get the list here. Okay. So all that whatever has come over here. So did I not save it or what? Okay. If I had saved it, automatically it would have added here. So this one you can say mark it as, it will come here. So now this is what is saving as received copies. These all have been received. And what is not received, you can go here. Let's say all customized reports, all subscription data. Somewhere there is one report, all serials. So now this date range, if I put first date, let me put it over here. So search in this particular date range, what all should have been coming to our library. It is going to list out all the journals, subscription number, amount, what all you have not received so far, and what all you have received. Agricultural tools, no, these are received, these are not received, right? So in our Indian journals, that also should have come over here. If that was Indian journals, no, Journal of Indian Research. So these all have come already. These all have not come. Correct? So now if the year has already passed and if you have not got, it is clearly showing you that $22 worth of items have come. $67 worth of items have not come. So what you need to do, you can write them a letter saying that Journal of Indian AITBS Publishers, no, this is the vendor, right? Vendor name. If you want here, choose that AI.I.TBS publisher. No? Click on it. Only that publisher data is listed here. You go here, HTML report you can take. Neatly it will give the report. If there are 10 journals, it will list all 10. Print it. Dear AITB publishers, we have subscribed, we have paid you this much money. We have received these many, we have received the journals as below, and the journals not received also listed here. Kindly supply immediately or kindly refund. So you can neatly track which journals have been received, which journals are not received. Okay. Then there is an article indexing is there. Linking multiple journals to the books is there. Additional reports are there. Cardex is there. So many modules are there. So many things are there in Easylib for the periodicals alone. You can report your past periodical data, subscription data, loose issues data, everything you can report, import in Easylib. Okay, so now reports, so many reports in Easylib. Category wise report, statistics wise, source wise report, department wise report, library performance report. So now there is one report I'll show you. That is what I think you would love it. That report is, I think, in the backup. So by the way, this one comes in the this report comes in the advanced professional module actually. So there is a report that tells you library usage report. What it is telling is that in this particular date range, so and so student came to library one time, in out, accessed OPAC 4 times, 2 books he borrowed, 3 books he returned, might have borrowed earlier, renewed 0, OPAC search 0, ebooks, how many ebooks he viewed, subscription access, how many access, useful link access. So that way you are really getting how has been the library usage by the students. There is one more report if you want to see in the OPAC, you can see here, OPAC homepage. Here there is a report of the, again there is another report. It tells you by date. That was by each member, right? In this date range, how many issued, how many returned, how many renewed, how many. So let me put a little longer date range. On each day, what has been the library usage? Issued, returned, renewed, in out, OPAC login, ebook download, and so on. This kind of reporting is possible because Easylib is an integrated package. That is the beauty of Easylib here. So clear reporting, you can print it, paste it into your notice board, or take an Excel and then format it however the way you want. Okay. So now this is how you can get started with Easylib. I can go on and on and on and on. See this OPAC, no? This OPAC analysis, there are so many screens. You can try out each of them. This tells you how to modify this home page altogether. Okay, this is called as a federated search. These are all the featured books. These are all the shortcuts. This is the photo gallery, new events you can put, announcements you can make, useful links. All of them you can modify using this particular opaque screen. Okay, opaque analytics screen. Okay. All right, now it's already about 1 hour, right? So let me try to conclude this. So yeah, and I know that this has been a short 1 hour webinar, but I am hopeful it has helped you get started with Easylib. Okay. Um, in fact, we have been writing Easylib for last 20 plus years. Still, it is not complete because there's nothing like a completion. Every time we think that we have reached this much percentage, what we want should have increased this much. Then there is a gap. By the time we reach, more requirements will come, more requirement, more requirement. So there is a continuous innovation in Easylib. What I am showing you is Easylib 6.4a or release 56 version. Okay. Now I congratulate all the customers of Easylib for getting the Easylib 6.4a cloud version, latest version for your library. I am very sure, we are very confident you will get a very good rating of A plus, A double plus in Easylib, and we really look forward to the continuous usage. And if you want to see many more videos like this, what you do is go to youtube.com and then type at Easylib demo. Okay, so Easylib demo link will come. This is an in-out management. There are many more videos will come like that. Oh, there are let me go to my own channel. Let me click on it. So our own channel. So you are seeing the list of 218 videos we have recorded. Infrastructure for library automation. What are the intricacies in deploying software? Easylib software web opaque. This itself is 1 hour demo on the opaque. There is a demo in Hindi about Easylib software. Circulation listing, Easylib webinar, fee management, opaque explorer, how to set up kiosk. That's another one I did not show you today. Okay, you can literally run a kiosk on this thing. Then there is a different dashboard. Oh, the reporting part, I forgot one item, SQL reporting. This helps you build your own reports in Easylib. Okay, so much more thing, but it will take a lot of time. Okay. Then there are so many videos that are recorded on different topics. The latest one you can pretty much see in the live. So today's was getting started with Easylib 6.4 a cloud version live. No, so previously there was a Easylib digital library module alone. You can see catalog reports is there. How the price of a software is determined. How do we decide that okay how much we charge? So that rationale will be there. So all that thing. So we hope you have enjoyed this, seeing this video so far. Thank you so much for being a customer. And whenever you have any requests for support, click on support, log in here, and open a ticket. And we will look at that ticket. That's our commitment. Here are our contact details. Feel free to reach us as required, and we will love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead.